Bright lights like we at the garden. On P, don't get me started. Whole team walking me to party. If I can't make the play, I'ma lob it. If you jump, that's right on your head. Had to put him to sleep, go to bed. I'm a star, drop 50 and left. From the logo, like I'm Steph. Put it up, knock him down every time. Going hard like my life on the line. Catch me on the course, I would've done. Never losing, I put it on mine. Had to get on. I've been laying low, it get real when it comes to the playoffs. You can fight with me, know it's a KO. And they hating, they know I'ma take off. I dropped the top on the S6 Street. Fly in my eyes, see the envy me. Passing it off like CP3. Shawty, she calling me MVP. I be on time, it's something you ain't never seen before. They call me the Dama, really want my whole team to score. Yeah, too icy. Yeah, too clean. Yeah, my zone. Yeah, 2-3. Yeah, got shooters. That hit from deep, bust like Giannis. Yeah, to me.
If you're not first, you're in last. Champions don't come in second. I shoot my shot like I'm Stephen. Shout out Klay Thompson, my brethren. Took around the whole universe. You know the base what I'm rapping. Come home and sell out the Oracle. They scream my name when I step in. Courtside next to E40. Me and him kinda like Ricky and Morty. Two of the biggest and you can afford.
The Dama, really want my whole team to score. Yeah, too icy. Yeah.
A confident and well-dressed group of 76ers making their way to the locker room earlier on, looking for success on their home court. Welcome, everybody, to the day we've all been looking forward to. The start of a... Now that the news... season is tipped off, Richard. How important is it to get things off to a good start?
I'd say it's fairly important, but this is a long season, Kevin. It's about sustaining a high level of play consistently.
A look at the Magic starting group. Wagner and Banchero are the forwards. Bridges out there with Suggs. And it's Robinson in at the 5 spot. Now, here's Okongwu. Nobody near George. That doesn't go either for George. Bridges outside. Pass to Banchero. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Oh, the defense puts contact on Banchero inside, but he just bullies right through it.
Maxey passes to Grimes. Back to Maxey. And the shot goes in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Suggs. Following the basket by Tyrese Maxey. Here's Banchero. And the basket is good. Banchero's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Strong defense against Banchero inside, but they can't break his focus, and he still manages to knock it down.
Now, here's Maxey. Pass to Grimes. Offensive rebound. Okongwu. Robinson with the block.
just haven't found their offensive footing yet, only managing to sink one of their first 5 shots.
In the corner, it's Bridges. Back to Suggs. Just 5 on the clock. Okongwu grabs the board.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
The Magic have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Robinson sets a screen for Suggs. Here's Banchero. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Okongwu's now got his 4th rebound in this one. Grimes passes to Yabusele. And stolen by Wagner. Banchero kicks to Suggs. The Magic again can't hit. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. Trailing by 2. Pass to Yabusele. To the paint. It's deflected. Suggs with the steal. Right side Robinson. Swiped away. Here's Grimes. Defended by Bridges. Grimes with the bucket.
I know what they say. Defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Wagner outside. Robinson a screen on George. Second chance effort. It's another look. They shoot again. Okongwu grabs the board. Philadelphia has gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Here's Maxey. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team. Shown that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. The 76ers trailing. Outside, Maxey. Okongwu with a screen on Suggs. That gives them the lead. Maxey's got 5.
You see how creative Maxey is, just dissecting the defense with his handles.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. Now, we both had the same topic, Mikal Bridges, and the impact he can have on a game. Coach told me he's someone we've talked about for sure. You can't let him out-hustle us. That's when he does the most damage. Let's see if they can match Bridges' energy. Guys?
All right, David, thanks. Young's checked in for Philadelphia. And a switcher also for Orlando. Anthony's checked in for Suggs. George dishes to Okongwu. Excellent D that time from Robinson. Anthony, the pass to Banchero. Sinks that one from the post. 8 points for him.
And great work inside. This is where Banchero feasts.
Outside, George. Young against Anthony. Young, no good. Orlando leading. Wagner, right side. Inside. Pass to Anthony. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Philadelphia's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Here's Grimes. Now, here is Young. hasn't made one yet. And here's George. Robinson with the block. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. That shot missing. Outside, Maxey. Here's Grimes. Hits the three-point bomb. Grimes has got 5 now.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
Anthony taking his time here. Banchero is screen for Anthony. George with the defensive effort. The 76ers lead. Here's Grimes. He's got 5. Pass to Maxey. Here's Okongwu. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Heads up, on the money pass by Maxey. Great vision.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Banchero, that's good.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Here's Young. Paolo Banchero making his last shot. And Young kicks to Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Getting up and finishing. Maxey leaving no doubt.
The Magic trail by 4. Here's Wagner. Basket counts.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Here's Young. Robinson with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Robinson. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Both teams will make substitutions. And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Young outside. Out to Edwards. Paxton coming off the assist from Young. And the 76ers lead by 5. Outside Anthony. Pass to Banchero. Back to Anthony. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Yabusele, he's checked in for Edwards. Orlando also making some changes. Carter, he's checked in for Robinson. Jonathan Isaac comes in for Paolo Banchero. And it's Bridges in for Black.
And, Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
Young's shot is off. The Magic trail by 5. Here's Anthony, and there's the drive.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Orlando's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Pass to Wagner.
76ers foul.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Hardaway's checked in. Black's checked in for Orlando.
Substitution on the court.
Carter outside. 6 to shoot. Black the pass to Carter. No good. That would have tied it. Philadelphia leading by 3. .116 left in the first quarter. Pass to Papadopoulos. Over Carter. And that one's good. Papadopoulos.
Well, you like guys who can work that in-between area. Really keeps the defense honest.
And when we talk about the numbers, the analytics for great shooters like him, pretty much any shot is a good shot.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Anthony against Young. Driving inside. And it's sent back by Isaac. They recover it. Papadopoulos passes to Yabusele. Here's McCain. Still yet to score. 30 seconds left in the first quarter. Trying to get open is Carter. The shot by Anthony, no good. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. 3-point lead. From deep three-point land. An absolute bomb from three-point range. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. From beyond the arc, they've been absolutely tremendous. And don't... And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the 76ers?
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
We've got Tim Hardaway Jr. Trae Young is out there with Yabusele. And it's McCain in at the shooting guard. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. The 76ers leading by 6. We're talking about Trae Young here, GA. What stands out most about him to you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say just how confident he is, right? He plays with that unique energy and swagger. You love him if he's on your team and can't stand him if he's playing against you.
Outside Anthony. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. RJ, so often with rookies, we want to judge them after half a season, but we're not very patient with them. How long should we give players to prove themselves in the NBA?
Well, there's a different type of prove yourself. If you're talking about a rookie, I was taught after about game 60, you're no longer a rookie because you've played every team, you understand the defensive concept. You might be a little fatigued, but after that, you're no longer a rookie. But to judge them, if they can play in this league, it can take a couple of years.
And the Magic making a change here. Suggs is checked in. Young against Suggs. Hardaway is screen on Suggs. Pass to McCain. 4 on the shot clock. The 76ers need to get off a shot. No good from Yabusele.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
Carter with the screen. Black kicks to Carter. And it's off from three-point range. Here's McCain. Defended by Bridges. There's the screen. On its way from Young for 2. The 76ers again can't hit it. The Magic trail by 6. There's the steal. Pass to Papadopoulos. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Mikal Bridges picks one up. The 76ers shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
He hits the second from the line. The Magic shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. Suggs dishes to Bridges. Carter with a screen on Hardaway. Bridges for three. Another miss by Orlando. Philadelphia leading by 7. Pass to Hardaway. Here's Yabusele. No scoring in this one. Hardaway finds Young. Shot clock at 6. And count it from 19 feet away. Young's got the lead up to 9 now for the 76ers. Here's Suggs. Plays it up and banks it in.
Oh, bigger than your average guard, Suggs can score all around the floor, including down low.
Here's McCain. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on Jonathan Isaac.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
For Philadelphia, they have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. Edwards, he's checked in for Philadelphia. And a switcher also for Orlando. Franz Wagner's checked in for Black.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Carter sets the pick for Suggs. In the corner, it's Bridges. Good on the triple.
Look at that catch and shoot ability from Bridges. Not all forwards have that skill.
Philadelphia leading by 6. Here's McCain. Shoots over Bridges. And he can't bank that one in. Suggs with the ball. Wagner outside. Suggs against Young. Suggs passes to Isaac. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. And so Edwards will bring it up for Philadelphia. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's the screen. The 76ers with another miss.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Carter, and then Carter with the dunk.
Playing with some force on the interior. You gotta love Carter Jr. playing with that level of physicality.
Right side, Edwards. Pass to McCain. Young against Suggs. There's the triple. Another miss by Philadelphia.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
On the wing, Bridges. Wagner on the wing. And by Hardaway.
Well, over 80% from the line for his career. You do not want to foul Franz in the act.
It's his first trip to the line.
And he deserves a lot of credit for what he was able to do at the line last year. 86% from the stripe.
Okongwu's checked in for Philadelphia. Maxey comes in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And a switcher also for Orlando. Banchero's checked in. And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Okongwu finds Young. Out to Edwards. Pass to McCain. Lobbed up there for Edwards. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. That's good, and the 76ers lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Suggs. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Young pass to Okongwu. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists in the game. Orlando, they've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Paolo Banchero is not skipping steps. Magic superstar says it's like anything in life, it's a process. Having that perspective just makes you want to work every day because this is the best league in the world. If you become impatient, you're going to drive yourself crazy. It's a cliche, Kevin. Just keep pounding away. Back to you.
Well said, David. Dedication to the craft. EA thanks. The 76ers leading by 5. Young, right side. And here's Maxey. He has 7. Shot clock at 5. The shot will not fall. Bridges with some nice defense. And Carroll outside. Pass to Carter. And stolen by Okongwu. Maxey with it. Bridges covering.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Edwards against Banchero. Banchero is screened for Bridges. And there it is for him. Bridges has got his second bucket of the night.
Bridges showing his versatility, running the pick and roll.
The 76ers leading by 5. Down low, here's McCain. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And that one is good from Suggs.
After failing to get going in the first quarter, he's looked much better here in the second.
The tray. Orlando grabs the miss. Makes it off the glass. And now just a 1-point 76ers lead.
Getting comfortable in the second quarter. His efficiency is finally on the rise.
Pass to McCain. There's 1:59 left in the second quarter. Young finds Edwards. 5 on the clock. Here's Maxey. Nailed from three-point land. Maxey's got 12 in the game.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their spot.
Banchero looking around. And finished off by Banchero.
And Banchero is putting it all together, capable of scoring from all 3 levels.
Maxey against Bridges. Pass to Okongwu. Back to Maxey. Okongwu with a screen on Bridges. And Okongwu slams it in.
When you defend Maxey in that action, you want to get the ball out of his hands, but Tyrese makes them pay.
Here's Suggs. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Justin Edwards.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Wendell Carter.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Okongwu's shot is good.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
And Carroll passes to Wagner. Traps in the tray. He has 7.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Okongwu with the screen for Maxey. Shoots the 3. No good that time.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break a mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
Crotons with the bucket.
This team wants Maxey to have the ball in his hands. He is a great decision maker that gets better every year.
Here's Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
Oh, why, dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. 76ers on top. They're up by 3. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. ready for the fan half-court shot from Cleveland. They're measuring up that shot. One more time. All right.
Welcome, folks. The Philadelphia 76ers going head-to-head in what's been a neck-and-neck battle through 2 quarters.
You'll see teams attempt to space the floor, but these guys really do it. They've got great shooters who take great shots.
And it's time now for the best part of the show. Let's see what the fans have to say. Thanks for joining us. Now let's...
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Well, you have to like what we're seeing so far from Paolo Banchero.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Checking out the group for Jamal Mosley to start the second half. Wagner and Banchero are the forwards. Jalen Suggs is out there with Bridges, and it's Robinson in at the center, filling out the middle. Maxey on the wing. He's covered by Suggs. And Okongwu slams it in.
Unselfish play by Maxey. He's learned to get his teammates involved.
Banchero left side. There's a screen by Robinson. Shot from free throw range. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Maxey. Pass to Yabusele. George looking around. Here's Yabusele. No good with the triple.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
And how about the strength from Banchero, refusing to let the defense stop it.
From Rookie of the Year in 2023 to an All-Star Greg in 2024, Paolo Banchero.
And Kevin, that really says it all, doesn't it? Few players hit the ground running like Banchero has, becoming an elite competitor people fear almost instantly.
Maxey against Suggs.
What I love most about Maxey is his aggressive attitude. When he's out there, he keeps his foot on the gas pedal.
The 76ers have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. Maxey hits them both. Here's Banchero, 17 points in the game. To the inside, here's Robinson, up and in on the layup. Robinson's got his first 2 points of the night.
Always a threat to score. Banchero, that time with a sweet find.
Here's Maxey. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times. Guys, what a back-and-forth game this has been.
And that's already resulted in 7 lead changes.
Banchero with the ball. Okongwu covering. Maxey against Suggs. Paul George grabs the miss. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home.
So locked in from range, Maxey almost makes it look effortless.
Suggs looking around. Wagner on the wing. The good-looking shot from the wing. 9 points for Franz Wagner.
He'll be asking for some lottery numbers later if he keeps knocking down shots like that.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Maxey kicks to Yabusele. Trying to find Maxey and gets it to him. Pass to Grimes. Here's Yabusele. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. 6 on the shot clock. Here's George. Nice defense from Wagner.
There wasn't a lot of resistance there at the rim. He just tricked off a little bunny.
Another shot, and it's laid in by Banchero. Banchero's got it all tied up now for the Magic.
And great attention to detail from Banchero on the play, making sure he's there to get the ball and send it back.
Here's George, and he makes that one. George has got his first points of the game.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Suggs kicks to Bridges. Robinson sets a screen for Bridges. Driving the lane, and it's sent back by Okongwu. George with the ball. Defended now by Wagner.
And it's really hard to knock George off his balance. He's just so long and strong. Nice take there.
Pass to Bridges. The three. The rebound by Yabusele.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Outside, Maxey. Suggs with the steal. And now the fast break. Banchero with the ball.
And the biggest reason Banchero went first overall, Paolo brings you playmaking ability at 6'10". He's got a very rare skill set for that size. Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Trae Young, he's checked in for Yabusele. And Young kicks to Maxey. Shot from 12. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Maxey's got 21 in the game. The Magic trail by 5. Here's Suggs. No good from outside.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Young. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Young's got 7 points in the game.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game. Yes, this is a pivotal moment in this game. Those extra possessions right now, they just mean a little bit more.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
And it goes down 2 points.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. Anthony's checked in for the Magic. The Magic trail by 9. Banchero with the ball. And Young picks him up defensively. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And guys, that strength will serve Banchero really well in the league, and we're starting to see signs of it already.
He's upped his aggressiveness, wanting to get to the line more and doing just that.
Bounce pass, Young. Robinson with the block. Here's Maxey. Here's Okongwu. And the layup's good off the glass. 13 points in the game.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Banchero outside. Here's Robinson. And it's Robinson with the jam.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback. Grimes passes to Maxey. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
Anthony on the wing. Banchero outside. Outside, Maxey. It's good from long range. And now it's an 11-point 76ers lead. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the 76ers.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And another thing, guys, they've dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
And it's Banchero missing. Philadelphia with the ball. They're on a 17-6 run. Young outside. He's looking for Okongwu and finds him.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
The 76ers leading by 11. Outside, Maxey. Pass to Okongwu. Here's McCain. He's defended by Wagner.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Here's Bridges. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Great sell of the pump fake from Bridges. Gets him to bite and gets to the line.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here for the Magic. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for... Mitchell Robinson. Isaac comes in for Paolo Banchero. And Black's subbed in for Wagner. Young outside. Isaac with the steal. And here's the fast break. Here's Carter. It's in there. Anthony with the assist. Carter's got it back down to within single digits for the Magic.
Bully ball at its finest there. Carter Jr. brings a physical presence to this team.
Here's Maxey. Oh, good on the triple. Orlando's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the 3rd. Pass to Anthony. Isaac a screen on Maxey. Anthony, the pass to Isaac. The 76ers leading by 8. On the wing, Hardaway to the middle. Here's Papadopoulos. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his 3rd.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Council's checked in. And a change for the Magic. Suggs is checked in. Here's Black. Still without a basket. Carter with the screen. Black dishes to Carter. Can't hit from in close. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Hardaway passes to Young. Pass to Council. Off target from outside. The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. It's been a good one. 76ers lead by 9. Live from Philadelphia. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Not just playing selflessly, but also making a smart decision with the ball.
All right, fans, it's that
4th quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Edwards is out there with Hardaway. Then it's Trae Young. And it's McCain in at the shooting guard position. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. And it's Carter missing. Philadelphia leading by 9. To the wing right side. A nice shot by McCain.
Excellent ball movement. Young being unselfish.
Well, Orlando shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Here's Suggs. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Hardaway for 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 6 assists now in the game. The Magic trail by 15. Looking to get back on track here. And it's Suggs getting it to go.
Oh, strong move by Suggs inside, not allowing the contact to hold him back.
Down low. Here's Hardaway. It's deflected, and he gets it back. For 3, Edwards. Orlando grabs the miss. Here's Black. Here's Isaac. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
And how about Isaac? He just attacks the backboard, especially on the offensive glass, putting that height to good use.
Hardaway with a wide open look. That doesn't go either for Hardaway.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
Now Suggs. It's deflected, and they'll keep possession. And Carter with his second chance points.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Suggs against Young. Pass to Edwards for 3. Hands it from downtown.
The defense a step slow. You can see the result.
The Magic trail by 12. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Black. And it's Papadopoulos with the rebound. 76ers have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Isaac a screen. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. Pass to Young. Pulls up on the elbow. Hits some rim on the way in. And the bucket's good. And the 76ers lead by 13. Here's Black. Three-pointer. It doesn't go for him.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
It's Young on the wing. Over Suggs. Orlando grabs the miss. Isaac's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Suggs kicks to Black. Off target from the baseline. Philadelphia leading by 13. Hardaway for 3. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Carter's got 8 rebounds in this game.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
And the first one at the line is good. Both teams deciding to change it up. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Philadelphia has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. George passes to Maxey. That shot, no good. Excellent D that time from Robinson. Here's Suggs, and that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. Robinson's got 3 assists now in this one. For Philadelphia, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. To the paint. Okongwu kicks to Young. The 76ers with another miss.
He knocked down a 3 in the first quarter, but he's still been unable to connect from deep past the break.
Black dishes to Suggs. Drives to the hoop. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Maxey with it, working on Black.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
You aren't exaggerating. You don't get to 20 rebounds without having a special talent for grabbing misses.
George against Banchero. Outside, George. Pass to Grimes. Back to George. Clock at 6. Over Banchero. George, no good. And it's Orlando's ball. They're on a 17-7 run. And finished off by Banchero.
And that drive gives Banchero all the momentum he needs. And, boy, he turns it into an explosive finish.
Young looking around. Okongwu with the screen for Young. And Okongwu slams it in.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Suggs passes to Robinson. Count the basket. And it's 6 points for Robinson.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Inside, here's Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
That one goes. Count it. Banchero's got 29.
And that's just some good old-fashioned bully ball from Banchero. Just a physical force.
Back to George. Lets it go with the 3. They get the rebound. Okongwu with a screen on Bridges. Shot by Grimes. No good.
And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
And Bridges is a crafty player, knows how to draw whistles and get to that line.
Yabusele, he's checked in for Young. Wagner's checked in for Orlando. And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle them up right away. The latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, during that break, Coach Nick Nurse talked to his team. Now, they preached the little things in the huddle. They asked their team to battle on those 50-50 balls. One extra possession could be all the difference. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Orlando.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And they've also shown great effort defensively tonight. They closed out on shooters and really got their hands up on multiple shots.
Deflects the pass. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. The baseline J.
Good footwork, good awareness, nice defense from Bridges.
Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
76ers trailing. 13 feet away. Got a piece of it. Bridges with the steal. 1:53 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Banchero has screened for Bridges. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
He better get used to these late game scenarios. Banchero getting a nice taste of it right there.
Banchero, no good on the free throw. The 76ers shooting around 37% in the fourth quarter. The minutes starting to wear on them. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him. Mikal Bridges picks one up.
That's his second.
And he's got such a smooth stroke, and it never changes, even in this kind of a high-pressure situation.
Wagner with a screen for Banchero. Wagner outside. Good. Nothing but net.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101. So boy, is it working.
Here's George. Here's Grimes. Defended by Bridges. Kicks it out to Maxey. Hits it from three-point range. Maxey's got 29 in the game.
Attacking in a big moment. Maxey is not holding back.
Here's Banchero. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Just a tiny lead for him.
And a chance to make it a little bigger right here.
Okongwu, the pass to George. Back to Okongwu. Pass to Maxey. Crafty move. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Suggs finds Banchero. Tries yet again. Here's Robinson. And he hammers that one down right in the face of Okongwu.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. So I'm looking at the clock, and guys, the situation. What do you think we're going to see next?
You know, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
If they've got a surefire quick bucket play, let's just say now's the time to use it.
Now, here's Maxey. And so the big win by Orlando in a tight game. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's presentation on 2K Sports. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the